Carol Ann Colby, and I'm president of the Simsbury Light Opera Company. We're pleased to present this year's performance of the Mikado. We're delighted you could join us for it, and we thank you for your continued support for our 62 years.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Simsbury Light Opera Company's 2007 production of the Mikado. Please note that exits are located at the front and rear of the auditorium. Simsbury High School is a non-smoking environment. Please refrain from the use of flash photography and remember to turn off all pagers and cell phones. Thank you and enjoy the show.
What made its coldness do you good? I'll do strength is wanted. My patriotic banners mountain drive. For wherever country's banner may be planted, all of the local banners are combined. Our warriors in serried ranks assemble, and the they can seal it if they do. And I shouldn't be surprised if I should tremble before the mighty troops of Titipu. I shouldn't be surprised if I should tremble with the before the mighty troops of Titipu. And if you call for the song of the sea, we'll lead the captain round. For the yogi fall for the wind is free, her anchors a trip and her helms a leak. Hurrah for the homeward bound. Lay aloft in a howling breeze may tickle a landsman's pace, but the happiest hour a sailor sees is when he's down at an inland town with his Nancy on his knee. Yo-ho, and his arm around her waist. That's better, that's it, all we know, the river swings us round. The yo-he-ho, and around we go, we'll rock for the homeward bound. The yo-he-ho, and around we go. A wandering minstrel lie, a thing of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby, and dreamy
And what may be your business with Yum Yum?
I'll tell you. A year ago, I was a member of the Titipu Town Band. It was my duty to take the cup round for contributions. While discharging this delicate office, I saw Yum Yum. We loved each other at once, but she was betrothed to her guardian Coco, a cheap tailor, and I saw that my suit was hopeless. Overwhelmed with despair, I quitted the town. Judge of my delight when I heard a month ago that Coco had been condemned to death for flirting. I hurried back in the hopes of finding Yum Yum at liberty to listen to my protestations.
It is true that Coco was condemned to death for flirting, but he was reprieved at the last moment and raised to the exalted rank of Lord High Executioner under the following remarkable circumstances. A great Mikado, virtuous man, when he to rule our land began, resolved to try a plan whereby young men might best be steady. So he decreed in words succinct that all who flirted, lit or winked, unless connubially should forthwith be beheaded, 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 should forthwith be beheaded. And I spoke your honor that he was right to say a decree, and I am right to do what I can, all is right as right can be. And do what I can be, right, and all is right as right can be, and all is right as right can be, right as right can be. This decree you'll understand caused great dismay throughout the land, for young and old and shy and bold would equally affected. The youth through winter roving eye, breathed a non-connubial sigh, was thereupon condemned to die. He usually objected, 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 he usually objected. from the county jail, whose head was next on some pretext, condemned to be mowed off. Then made him headsman, for he said, who's next to be decapitated, cannot cut off another's head until he's cut his hair off, his hair off, his hair off, till he's cut his hair off. I think you're so to argue in this kind of way. I'm right to do what I did, all is right to let lay. And you are right to be right, and all is right to be right. Right, you are right, and all is right.
Lord High Executioner Titipu? Why, that's the highest rank a citizen can attain.
It is. Our logical Mikado, seeing no moral difference between the dignified judge who condemns a criminal to die and the industrious mechanic who carries out the sentence, has rolled the two offices into one. And every judge is now his own executioner.
But how good of you, for I see that you are a nobleman of the highest rank, to condescend to tell all of this to me, a mere strolling minstrel.
Don't mention it. I am, in point of fact, a particularly haughty and exclusive person of pre-Adamite ancestral descent. You will understand this when I tell you that I can trace my ancestry back to a protoplasmal, primordial, atomic globule. Consequently, my family pride is something inconceivable. I can't help it. I was born sneering. But I struggle hard to overcome this defect. I mortify my pride continually. When all the great officers of state resigned in a body because they were too proud to serve under a cat's tail, did I not unhesitatingly accept all their posts at once?
And the salaries attached to them? You did.
It is consequently my degrading duty to serve as upstart Coco, as a First Lord of the Treasury, Lord High Admiral, Lord Chief Justice, Master of the Buckhounds, Groom of the Backstairs, Archbishop of Titipu, and the First Selectman, recently re-elected. All rolled into one, and at a salary, a poobah paid for his services. I, a salaried minion, but I do it. Revolts me, but I do it.
And it does you credit.
Oh, and I don't stop at that. I go and dine with middle-class people on reasonable terms. I dance at cheap suburban parties for a moderate fee. I accept refreshments at any hands, however lowly. I also retail state secrets at a very low figure. For instance, any further information about Yum Yum would come under the head of a state secret. Another insult, and I think a light one. Young madness bear, likewise go to Yum Yum affair. You must not do, it will not do. I'm sorry for you, you very imperfect ablutioner. This very day from school, Yum Yum. We'll wend her way and homeward come with good and run to win the Lord High Executioner. And the brass will rush, and the trumpets play, and they'll cut a dash on their wedding day. She'll toddle away as all ever with the Lord High Executioner. And the brass will rush, and the trumpets play, and they'll cut a dash on their wedding day. She'll toddle away as all ever with the Lord High Executioner. It's a hopeless case, as you may see, and in your
place, away I flee. But don't blame me, I'm sorry to be of your pleasure. But give me your sugar. Well, now I'm back extremely soon. In point of fact, this afternoon I went there and some commences, so you shall learn. And the grass will rush, and the trumpet play, and the carter dash on their wedding day. She'll tumble away as all heaven with the Lord High Executioner. And the grass will rush, and the trumpet play, and the carter dash on their wedding day. She'll tumble away as all heaven with the Lord High Executioner.
And have I journeyed for a month or nearly to lament Yum Yum, my love so dearly. This day to conquer is to be united.
The fact appears to be as you've recited. But here he comes, Equus knows his station. He'll give you any further information.
Taken from the county jail, I set the curious chances, liberated then on bail, on my own recognized answers, wafted by a favoring gale, as one sometimes is in trances, to a height that few can scale, save by long and weary dances, surely never had one made. Under such like circumstances, so adventurous a tale, which may rank with most romances, taken from the county jail, I said the curious chances, she'll never had a tale, more adventurous a tale. this reception. I can only trust that by strict attention to duty, I shall ensure a continuance of those favors, which it will ever be my study to deserve. If I should ever be called upon to act professionally, I am happy to think that there will be no difficulty in finding plenty of people whose loss would be a distinct gain to society at large. As someday it may happen that a victim must be found, I've got a little list of society offenders who might dwell underground and who never would be missed. There's inventive campaign managers who have no common sense, and presidential aspirants who always walk the fence. 8-year-old executives that think they know the score, sinking business after business when they ship their work offshore. And all ex-spouses who on spoiling holidays insist, may none of them be missed. May none of them be missed.
He's got them on the list, he's got them on the list, and none of them be missed. They'll none of them be missed.
There's the orchestra conductor, who just now has lost his place, and the opera purist, I've got her on the list, and people who smoke cigarettes and puff them in your face. They never would be missed. There's those omnipresent soccer moms who travel to and fro with their whiny little angels who have horns, don't you know? Those people who ride SUVs and think they're really hip at 90 miles per hour, they have a tendency to tip. And representing Satan, the TV evangelist, I don't think he'd be missed. I'm sure he'd not be missed.
He's got them on the list, he's got them on the list, and none of them be missed. I'm sure he'd not be missed.
And that Sunday morning nuisance who just now is rather rife, the political analyst, I've got him on the list. The survivor host, the idle judge, and desperate housewife, they never would be missed. And apologetic statesmen of a compromising kind, such as what do you call them? Thing about, and likewise, never mind. And what's her name? And also, you know who. The task of filling up the night I'd rather leave you. For it really doesn't matter who you put upon the list, for they'd none of them be missed. They'd none of them be missed.
You may put them on the list, you may put them on the list, and none of them be missed. They'll none of them be missed.
It seems that the celebrations associated with my approaching marriage must last a week. Now, I should like to do handsomely, and I want to consult you as to the amount I ought to spend upon them.
Well, certainly. In which of my capacities? As First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chief Justice, Attorney General, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Privy Purse, or Private Secretary?
Suppose we say as Private Secretary.
Speaking as the Private Secretary, I should say that as the city will have to pay for it. Don't stint yourself. Do it well.
Exactly. As the city will have to pay for it. That is your advice.
As Private Secretary. Of course, you will understand that as Chancellor of the Exchequer, I am bound to see that due economy is observed.
But you said just now, don't stint yourself, do it well.
As Private Secretary.
And now you say that due economy must be observed.
As Chancellor of the Exchequer.
I see. Come over here where the Chancellor can't hear us. Now then, as my solicitor, how do you advise me to deal with this difficulty?
Oh, as your solicitor, I should have no hesitation in saying John 6.
Thank you, I will.
Were it not that as Lord Chief Justice, I am bound to see that the law isn't violated.
Come over here where the Chief Justice can't hear us. Now then, as First Lord of the Treasury.
Of course, as First Lord of the Treasury, I could propose a vote that would cover all expenses. Were it not that as leader of the opposition, it would be my duty to resist it tooth and nail. As Paymaster General, I could so cook the accounts that as Lord High Auditor, I should never discover the fraud. Oh, but then as our tradition of a it would be my duty to denounce my dishonesty and give myself over into my own custody as First Commissioner of Police, Director.
Oh, that's extremely awkward.
I don't say all these distinguished people couldn't be squared, but it is right to tell you that they wouldn't be sufficiently degraded in their own estimation unless they are insulted with a very considerable bribe.
The matter shall have my careful consideration. Oh, but my bride and her sisters approach, and any small compliment on your part, such as an abject grovel and characteristic Japanese attitude, would be esteemed a favor.
Free.
Yes, that was the general idea.
It seems odd, doesn't it? It is rather peculiar. Well, I expect it's all right. Must have a beginning, you know. Well, of course, I know nothing about these things, but I've no objection if it's usual.
No, it's quite usual, I think. Hey, Lord Chamberlain?
What's in your wallet? I have known it done.
Thank God that's over. Why, that's never you!
I beg your pardon. Will you present me? One at a time, if you please.
Oh, if you please, this is the man who used to play so beautifully on the Marine Parade. Yes, I think that was the name of the instrument.
Sir, I have the misfortune to love your ward, young man. I know I deserve your anger.
Oh, anger? Oh, not a bit, my boy. Why, I love her myself. Charming little girl, isn't she? Pretty eyes, nice hair, you fetching little thing altogether. Very glad to have my opinion backed by a competent authority. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Take him away.
I beg your pardon, but what is this? A customer come to try on.
Well, that is a tremendous swell.
Oh, it's a lie!
Go away, little girls, go away. Don't talk to little girls like you. Go away. There's dear.
Allow me to present you, Pooh-Bah. These are my three wards. The one in the middle is my bride elect.
Well, what do you want me to do to them? Mind you, I will not kiss them.
No, you shan't kiss them. A little bow. A mere nothing. Now, you needn't mean it, you know.
It goes against the grain. They are not young ladies, they are young persons.
Come, now, make an effort. There's a good nobleman.
Well, I shan't mean it. How do you, little girls? How do you? Oh, my classical ancestor.
Oh, that's very good.
I see nothing to laugh at. It's very painful for me to have to say how do you do, little girls, how do you do to young persons. I'm not in the habit of saying how do you do, little girls, how do you do to anybody under the rank of an investment advisor.
Don't laugh at him. He can't help it. He's under treatment for it. Oh, never mind them. They don't understand the delicacy of your position.
We know how delicate it is, don't we?
I should think we did. How a nobleman of your importance can do it at all is something I never can, never shall understand.
So please to read much regret if we have failed in etiquette. To the boys and friends so hard, we shall know them to by and by. But youth, of course, must have its things so pardon us, and duty good what's happy spring be pardon us, if we incline to dance and sing tra-la-la-la-la-la. But you, of course, must always been so pardon us, and don't we heard, must always been be pardon us, and you, of course, must always been so pardon us, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la,
I think you are correct, Oleg. You cannot show too much respect toward the hypothetical few, but nobody does, and why should you? But you that I should have its fling is harmless, to walk and rugged if we cling so harmless. If we decline to dance and sing ka-la-la-la-la, ka-la-la-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Now I find you were to be married to him this afternoon.
Alas, yes.
But you do not love him.
Alas, no.
But why do you not refuse him?
What good would that do? He's my guardian. Besides, he wouldn't let me marry you.
But I would wait until you were of age.
You forget that girls do not reach years of discretion in Japan until they are 50.
True, from 17 to 49 are considered years of indiscretion.
Besides, a wandering minstrel who plays a wind instrument outside tea houses is hardly the fitting husband for the ward of the Lord High Executioner.
But, oh, shall I tell her? Yes, she will not betray me. But what if it should prove that, after all, I am no musician?
There, I knew it directly I heard you play.
What if it should prove that I am none other than the son of His Majesty, the Mikado?
The son of the Mikado! But why is your Highness to starve? And what has your Highness done? And will your Highness promise to never do it again?
Some years ago, I had the misfortune to captivate Kadisha, an elderly lady of my father's court. She misconstrued my customary affability into expressions of affection and claimed me in marriage under my father's law. My father, the Antonin Scalia of his race, ordered me to marry her within a week or perish ignominiously on the scaffold. That night I fled his court, and assuming the disguise of a second trombone, I joined the band in which you saw me when I had the happy pleasure of seeing you.
If you please, I think your Highness had better not come too close. The laws against flirting are excessively severe.
But we are quite alone, and no one can see us.
Still, that doesn't make it right. To flirt is capital.
It is capital.
And we must obey the law.
Oh, deuce take the law.
I wish it would, but it won't.
Were it not for the law, how happy we might be.
Happy indeed.
Were it not for the law, we should now be standing side by side, like that.
Instead of being obliged to walk half a mile off. Like that.
We should be gazing into each other's eyes, like that.
Breathing sighs of unutterable love. Like that.
With our arms around each other's waist, like that.
If it weren't for the law.
If it weren't for the law.
As it is, of course, we wouldn't do anything of the kind.
Oh, not for worlds.
Being engaged to Coco, you know.
Being engaged to Coco. Were you not to Coco plighted, I would say in tender tone, loved one, let us be united, let us be each other's own. I would merge or break its nation, worldly sneers are not to us, and to mark my admiration, I would kiss you fondly thus. I would kiss you fondly thus.
Ach, es sei nun geht schon Coco to every circle's quite Coco. Would this thing they made no Choco? I should get Coco.
Togo, 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 Togo. So in spite of all temptation, such a dream and not discuss, and unknown consideration, will I kiss you fondly thus? Will I kiss you fondly thus? Let me make it clear to you, this is what I'll never do. This, oh this, oh this, oh this, this is what I never do.
This, oh this, oh this, oh this,
This is what I'll never do.
never do,
I'll never do.
never do.
Oh this, this. Is is what I'll never, never happiness is wrapped up in that little parcel. Really, it hardly seems worthwhile. Oh, matrimony! Oh, what is it, gentlemen? Can't you see I'm soliloquizing? You have interrupted an apostrophe, sir.
I am the bearer of a letter from His Majesty, the Mikado.
A letter from the Mikado? What in the world can he want to say to me? Oh, here it is at last. I thought it would come sooner or later. The Mikado is struck by the fact that no executions have taken place in Titipu for a year, and has decreed that unless someone is executed in a month, the post of lower county executioner shall be abolished, and the city reduced to the rank of village. Oh.
What would involve us all in irretrievable ruin?
Oh, yes, well, there's no help for it. I shall have to execute somebody at once. The only question is, who shall it be?
Well, it seems unkind to say so, but since you're already under sentence of death for flirting, it seems to point to you.
To me? What are you talking about? I can't kill myself.
Why not?
Why not? Well, in the first place, self-decapitation is an extremely difficult, not to say dangerous, thing to attempt. And in the second, it's suicide, and suicide is a capital offense.
Perhaps we might preserve that point.
True, it could be argued 6 months hence before the General Assembly.
Besides, I don't see how a man can cut off his own head.
A man might try.
Even if you only succeeded in cutting it half off, that would be something.
It would be taken as a desire of your desire to comply with the imperial will.
No, not to me. But there I am adamant. As official headsman, my reputation is at stake. And I can't consent to embark upon a professional operation unless I see my way to a successful result.
This professional conscience is as highly creditable to you that it places us in a very awkward position.
My good sir, the awkwardness of your position is grace itself compared with that of a man engaged in the act of cutting off his own head.
I am afraid that unless you can obtain a substitute.
No substitute? No, substitute. Certainly, nothing simpler. Cuba, I appoint you Lord High Substitute.
You should be delighted. Such an appointment would realize my fondest dreams. But no, at any sacrifice, I must set bounds to my insatiable ambition. So proud if I allowed my family pride to be my guide. I'd volunteer to quit this sphere instead of you in a minute or two. But family pride must be denied and set aside and mortified and mortified.
My brain it teems with endless schemes, both good and new, for Titipu. But if I flit the benefit that I diffuse, the town would lose. Now every man to aid his clan must plot and plan as best he can.
I heard one day a gentleman say that criminals who are caught in two can hardly feel the fatal steel, and so are slain without much pain. If this is true, it's jolly for you. Your courage will you bid us adieu.
I am so proud.
My brain is fine.
My scandal faded.
But in my faith
the benefit.
What's
I
made us late
the
without
power
fear?
to dance. Aid his kind of man as best he can. And so, although I'm ready to go, yet recollect to disrespect that I neglect to thus effect the same direct. So I object.
And so, although I wish to go, and greatly kind to brightly shine, and take the line of a hero fine, with grief gone mine, I must decline.
And dear and charitable friend, and oh, how much you dare, I'm quite aware it's your affair, yet I declare I take your share, but I don't much care.
To sit in solemn silence in the dark, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shot from a chimney chopper on a big black block. To sit in solemn silence in the dark, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shot from a chimney chopper on a big black block. A long, a lifelong lock, a short, sharp shot, a big black block. To sit in solemn silence in a pestilential prison with awaiting the sensation from a chimney chopper on a big black
This is simply appalling. I, who allowed myself to be respited at the last moment, merely in order to benefit my native town, am now required to die in a month. And that by a man whom I have loaded with honors. Is this public gratitude? Is this... Now go away, sir! How dare you! Am I never to be permitted to soliloquize?
Oh, go on, don't mind me.
What are you going to do with that rope?
I'm about to terminate an unendurable existence.
Terminate your existence? Nonsense. What for?
Because you are going to marry the girl I adore.
No, nonsense, sir. I won't permit it. I am a humane man, and if you attempt anything of the sort, I shall order your instant arrest. Now come, sir, desist at once, or I summon my guard.
That's absurd. If you attempt to raise an alarm, I instantly perform the happy dispatch with this dagger.
Oh, no! This is terrible. Why, you cold-blooded scoundrel! Are you aware that by taking your life, you are committing a crime which is punished? Substitute.
What's the matter?
Is it absolutely certain that you are resolved to die?
Absolutely.
Will nothing shake your resolution?
Nothing.
Threats, prayers, entreaties, all useless?
All. My mind is made up.
Well then, if you really mean what you say, and if you are absolutely resolved to die, and if nothing whatsoever will shake your determination, well, don't spoil yourself by committing suicide, but be beheaded handsomely at the hand of the public executioner!
I don't see how that would benefit me.
You don't? Well, sure. You'll have a month to live, and you'll live like a fighting cock at my expense. And when the day comes, there'll be a grand public ceremonial. You'll be the center of attention. No one will attempt to deprive you of that distinction. There'll be a procession, bands, dirt march, bells tolling, all the girls in tears, oh, young, distracted. And when it's over, general rejoicings and a display of fireworks in the evening. You won't see them, but they'll be there all the same.
Do you think Yum Yum would really be distracted distracted by my death.
Oh, I am certain of it. Why, bless you, she's the most tender-hearted little creature alive.
I should be sorry to cause her pain. Perhaps if I were to withdraw from Japan and travel in Europe for a couple of years, I might contrive to forget her.
Oh, I don't think you could forget Yum Yum so easily. And after all, what is more miserable than a love-blighted life?
True.
Life without Yum Yum. Why, it seems absurd.
And yet, there are a great many people in the world who have to endure it.
The poor devils, yes. You are quite right, not to be of their number.
I won't be of their number.
Noble fellow!
Here's how we'll manage it. Let me marry Yum Yum tomorrow, and in a month, you may be head.
No, I draw the line at Yum Yum.
Very well. If you can draw the line, so can I.
No, wait. Come, be reasonable. How can I consent to your marrying Yum Yum if I'm going to marry her myself?
My friend, she'll be your widow in a month. You can marry her then.
Well, yes, that's true. I didn't quite see that, but dear me, my position during the next month will be most unpleasant.
Not half so unpleasant as my position at the end of it.
I agree. After all, it's only postponing my marriage for a month. But you won't prejudice her against me, will you? You see, I've been educating Yum Yum to be my wife. She's been taught to regard me as a good and wise man. Now, I shouldn't want her views on that point disturbed.
Trust me, she'll never learn the truth from me.
Congratulate me, gentlemen. I found a volunteer.
A Japanese equivalent of
His name, people. I think he'll do.
Yes, he'll do.
He yields his life if I Yum surrender. Now I adore that girl with passion tender, and could not yield her with a ready will, nor her or not, if I did not adore myself with passion tender still, with passion tender still. Take her. She's yours.
The present cloud has passed away. The golden night may come too soon. Then let love roll the joy past with loving song again. Song of joy and laughter, loving song and merry dance, loving song and merry dance.
tells us true. 'Twere empty compliment to cry long life to Titipu. But as 1 month you have to live as fellow citizen, this toast with 3 times 3 will give. Long life. Long life.
disguising.
Now comes the blow.
Prepare yourselves for new surprising.
How toil might go.
No peace for him, despite bravado.
I know.
He is the son of your... In vain you interrupt with his tornado. He is the only son of your...
I'll spoil.
Your gay gambado. He is the son of
Your. The son of your.
He tore his mind and tender heart, no matter what with angry cross. To me no worse my vengeance cold, Christ triumphant over all. Prepare for war, ye hearty Negroes, at once Sullivan, Mikado, For joy reigns everywhere around. For joy reigns everywhere around. Shall rise triumphant, triumphant over. Shall rise triumphant over. With angels shall be crowned.
lovely. Sometimes I sit and wonder in my artless Japanese way how it is that I am so much more attractive than anybody else in the world. Can this be vanity? No, nature is lovely and delights in her loveliness. I am a child of nature and take after my mother. The sun's rays are all ablaze with a living glory. Does not deny his majesty, he's comes to tell a story. He will disbelieve, I blush for shame, so kindly be indulgent. But fierce and bold and fiery gold, the glory's all effulgent. I'm mean to rule the earth as he the sky. We really know the sun and sky. I'm mean to rule the earth as he the sky. We really know the sun and sky. Observe that flame, that blessed deep, moon celestial highness. There's not a trace upon her face of diffidence or shyness. She borrows the light and through the night like Prometheus proclaim her. And truth to tell, she lights up well, so I for one don't blame her. Yes, everything seems to smile upon me. I'm to be married today to the man I love best, and I do believe I'm the happiest girl in Japan.
The happiest girl indeed, for she is indeed to be envied who attained happiness in all but perfection.
In all but perfection.
Well, dear, the fact that your husband is to be beheaded in a month is in its way a drawback.
Not necessarily. It all depends.
At any rate, he will find the drawback.
Well, bless you, it all depends. I think it's very indelicate of you to mention such a subject on such a day. If my married happiness is to be cut short. Well, cut short in a month. Can't you let me forget it?
Young Milk in tears, and on her wedding morn.
They reminded me that in a month you're to be beheaded. We are reminding her that you're to be beheaded.
It's quite true, you know, you are to be beheaded.
Now some bridegrooms would be depressed by this sort of thing. A month? Well, what's a month? Bah! These divisions of time are purely arbitrary. Who says 24 hours make a day?
There's a popular impression to that effect.
Then we'll efface it. We'll call each second a minute, each minute an hour, each hour a day, and each day a year. At that rate, we've 30 years of married happiness before us.
And at that rate, this interview has already lasted 4 hours and 3/4.
Yes, sometimes lies when one is thoroughly enjoying oneself.
That's the way to look at it. Don't let's be downhearted. There's a silver lining to every cloud.
Certainly. Let's be perfectly happy.
By all means, let's thoroughly enjoy ourselves.
It's absurd to cry. Quite ridiculous.
for all. Sing a merry madrigal. Sing a merry madrigal. Ba la 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 la. Ba la la ba la la ba la la ba la la la.
Go on, don't mind me.
I'm afraid we're distressing you.
No, I must get used to it. Only, please, do it by degrees. Begin by putting your arm around her waist. There. Let me get used to that first.
Oh, would you like to retire? It must pain you to see us so affectionate together.
No. I must learn to bear it. Now, oblige me by allowing her head to rest upon your shoulder.
Like that?
I'm much obliged to you. Now, kiss her. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's simple torture.
Come, Vera. After all, it's only for a month.
No. There's no use deluding oneself with false hopes.
What do you mean?
My child, my poor child. Oh, how shall I break it to her? My little bride that was to have been.
Was to have been?
Oh, yes, you never can be mine.
I'm so glad.
I've just ascertained that by the Mikado's law, when a married man is beheaded, his wife is buried alive.
Buried alive?
Buried alive. It's a most unpleasant death.
But whom did you get that from?
No, from Ruba. He's my solicitor.
But you might be mistaken.
Well, so I thought. So I consulted the Attorney General, the Lord Chancellor, the Judge Ordinary, and the Lord Admiral. They're all of the same opinion. Never knew such unanimity on a point of law in my life.
But stop a bit. This law has never been put in force.
Oh, not yet. You see, flirting is the only crime punishable by decapitation. And married men never flirt.
Of course they don't. I quite forgot that. Well, I suppose I may take it that my dream of happiness is at an end.
My darling, I don't want to appear selfish. I love you with all my heart. I don't suppose I shall ever love anybody half as much. But when I agreed to marry you, my own, I had no idea, pet, that I was to be buried alive in a month.
Nor I. It's the very first I've heard of it.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does make a difference, of course.
You see, burial alive, it's such a stuffy death.
I call it a beast of a death.
You see my difficulty?
Yes, and I see my own. If I insist on your carrying out your promise, I doom you to a hideous death. If I release you, you marry Coco at once.
Here's how we do. If I marry you, when your time has come to perish, then the maiden whom you cherish must be slaughtered too. Here's how we do. Here's how we do.
It's a pretty mess, in a month or less. I must die without a wedding. Let the bitter tears I'm shedding witness my distress. Here's a pretty mess. Here's a pretty mess.
Here's the state of things. To her knight she clings. Matrimonial devotion doesn't seem to suit her notion. And the other brings. Here's the state of things.
does. I quite see that. I can't think of anything more distressing than to have one's marriage broken off at the last moment. But you shan't be disappointed of a wedding. You shall come to mine. That's awfully kind of you. But I'm afraid that's impossible. Why so? Today I die. What do you mean? I can't live without Yum Yum. This afternoon I perform the happy dispatch. I can't allow that. Why not? Well, oh, hang it all! You're under contract to die at the hands of the public executioner in a month's time. If you kill yourself, what's to become of me? I shall have to be executed in your place. It would certainly seem so. Now then, Lord Mayor, what is it?
The Mikado and his suite are approaching the city and will be here in 10 minutes.
The Mikado? No doubt to see whether or not his orders have been carried out. Now, look here, you know. Things are getting serious. A bargain's a bargain. And you really must frustrate the ends of justice by committing suicide. As a man of honor and a gentleman, you are about to die ignominiously at the hand of the public executioner. Very well. Behave me. What, now? Certainly, at once.
Chop it off, chop it off.
My good sir, I don't go about prepared to execute gentlemen at a moment's notice. I've never even killed a gypsy boss.
Still, as Lord High Executioner.
My good sir, as Lord High Executioner, I've got to behead him in a month. I'm not ready yet. I don't know how it's done. I mean to take lessons. I'm going to start with a guinea pig and work my way through the animal kingdom until I come to a second trombone. You don't think that as a humane man I'd have taken the post of Lord High Executioner if I hadn't thought the duty to be purely nominal? I can't kill you. I can't kill anything. I can't kill anybody.
Oh, come, my good fellow. We all have unpleasant duties to perform. After all, what is it? If I don't mind, why should you? Remember, sooner or later, this has to be done.
Must it? I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Why should I kill you when making an affidavit that you've been executed will work just as well? Well, here are plenty of witnesses. The Lord Chancellor, the Lord High Admiral, the Commander-in-Chief, First Secretary of State for the Home Department, Lord Mayor, and the Chief Commissioner of Police.
Where are they?
Oh, there they are! They'll all swear to it, won't you?
Am I to understand that all us high officers of state are required to perjure ourselves to ensure your safety?
Oh, why not? You'll be grossly insulted, as usual.
Visa, it's everything you want to be. Very well. Choose your fortunate island Dorset. Family pride, how do you like that, my butt?
But I tell you that life without Yum Yum is...
Oh, Yum Yum, bother Yum Yum! Here, Commissioner, go and fetch Yum Yum. Take Yum Yum and marry Yum Yum, only go away and never come back again. Oh, here she comes now. You are Yum Yum. Are you particularly busy?
Not particularly.
You've 5 minutes to spare?
Yes.
Then go with His Grace, the Archbishop of Titipu, and he'll marry you at once.
But I don't want to marry the Archbishop of Titipu.
Now don't be a five-year-old, just as I said, and then Titipu will explain all. But now, after the world, here comes the Mikado. No doubt to ascertain whether I obey his decree. And if he finds you alive, I shall have the greatest difficulty persuading him that I've murdered you. Close thing that, but here he comes!
Like a foolish proclamation, so we
this way.
Except his daughter-in-law elect. As tough as boom with the wheel of a room is his daughter-in-law elect.
My nature is love and like my freedom from all defect.
Is insignificant quite compared to his daughter-in-law elect. Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect.
Bow, bow to his daughter-in-law elect.
A more humane Mikado never did in Japan exist. To nobody second, I'm certainly reckoned a true philanthropist. It is my very humane endeavor to make to some extent each evil liver a running river of harmless merriment. My object all sublime I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pent, unwittingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment. Of prosy dull society sinners who chatter written law are sent to their sermons by mystical charmer to preach from 10 till 4. The amateur tenor whose vocal villainies all desire to shirk shall during off hours exhibit his powers to master show's waxwork. The lady who dyes a chemical yellow or stains her brain hair blues and hinges her figure is painted with vigor and a permanent walnut juice. The idiot who in railway carriages scribbles on window panes, we only suffer to ride on a buffer in a parliamentary train. My object on sublime I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each person a friend, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
His object all sublime he will achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, make each person a friend, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
The advertising quack who wearies with tales of countless cures, his teeth laminated shall all be extracted by terrified amateurs. The music hall singer attends a series of masses and fugues and ops by Bach and Gilbert with Sullivan, Beethoven, and Monday classical parts. The billiard shark whom anyone catches, his doom's extremely hard. He's made to dwell in a dungeon cell on a spot that's always barred, and there he'll play extravagant matches in fiddless finger stalls on a cloth untrue with a twisted cue and elliptical billiard ball. My object all sublime I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each
I guess the object of your Majesty's visit. Your wishes have been attended to. The execution has taken place.
Oh. You've had an execution, have you?
Oh, yes. The coroner has just handed me his certificate.
I am the coroner.
And this is the certificate of death. It smells like death. At Titipu, in the presence of the Lord Chancellor, the Lord Chief Justice, the Lord High Mayor, the groom of the second floor front, the first selectman recently re-elected.
They were all present, Your Majesty. I counted them myself.
It's a very good house. I wish I'd been in time for the performance.
Oh, what a tough fellow he was, too. A man of gigantic strength. His struggles were terrific. It was really a remarkable scene.
Describe it.
The criminal cried as he dropped him down in a state of wild alarm. With a frightful, frantic, fearful frown, I bared my big right arm. I seized him by his little pigtail, and on his knees fell he. He squirmed and struggled and gurgled and guggled. I drew my sneakers Oh, never shall I forget the cry or the shriek that triggered me. I gnashed my teeth when frowning sheets I grew like Snickers
His eye met mine, and it seemed to grace his blue. For he nodded his head and kissed his hand, and he whistled a melody. As the sailor drew and quickly drew his survey when a man's afraid, a beautiful maid is a cheery sight to see. And it's so glad that often sad was soothed by the sight of me.
Now, though you have said it, that head was dead, for its whole dead was he. It stood on its neck with a smile well-bred, and bowed 3 times to me. It was none of your impudent off and nods, but as humble as could be. For it clearly knew the deference due to a man of pedigree. And its hope, I found, this deathly bout was a touching sight to see. Though trunkless yet, it couldn't forget the deference due to me.
And I should like to have seen it. But we came about a totally different matter entirely. A year ago, my son, heir to the throne of Japan, bolted from our imperial court.
Well, indeed. Had he any reason to be dissatisfied with his position?
fled.
I am surprised that he should have fled from one so lovely.
That's not true.
No.
You heard that I am not beautiful because my face is plain, but you know nothing. You are still unenlightened. Learn then that it is not in the face alone that beauty is to be sought. My face is unattractive.
It is.
But my left shoulder blade is a miracle of loveliness. People come miles to see it. My right elbow holds a fascination few can resist. It is on view Tuesdays and Fridays on presentation of visiting cards. As for my circulation, it is the largest in the world.
And yet he fled. And he is now masquerading in this town, disguised as a second trombone.
A second trombone?
Yes, the second trombone. Would it be troubling you too much if I asked you to produce him? He goes by the name of...
Nanky Poo.
Nanky Poo! Yes, it's quite easy. No, it's rather difficult. In point of fact, he's gone abroad. Gone abroad? His address? Ledger. Oh, what's the matter?
His name here, Nanky Poo, beheaded this morning. Oh, where shall I find another?
Dear. This is very tiresome. My good man, in your anxiety to carry out my will, you have beheaded the heir to the throne of Japan! I wish to offer an unqualified apology!
I desire to associate myself with that expression of regret.
We really had no idea.
Well, of course. How could you know? Look, don't trouble yourself. It was no fault of yours. If a man of exalted rank chooses to disguise himself as a second trombone, well, he must really take the consequences. It distresses me to see you take on so. I've no doubt he thoroughly deserved all he got.
We are infinitely obliged to your majesty.
Much obliged, Your Majesty.
Very much obliged, Your Majesty.
Obliged. Not a bit. Don't mention it. How could you tell?
No, of course we couldn't tell who the gentleman really was.
It was written on his forehead, you know.
Or it might have been written on his pocket handkerchief, but Japanese don't use pocket handkerchiefs.
I forget the punishment for compassing the death of the heir apparent.
Punishment!
Yes, it's something lingering with boiling oil. Something of the sort. At least I think boiling oil occurs in it. I know it's something humorous. But lingering with either boiling oil or melted lamb. Oh, come, don't fret. I'm not a bit angry.
If your majesty will accept our assurance, we really had no idea.
Of course.
I knew nothing about it.
I wasn't there.
That's the unfortunate part. Unfortunately, the fool of an act says, compassing the death of the heir apparent. There's not a word in there about mistake.
No.
Or not knowing.
No.
Or having no notion.
No.
Or not being.
No.
There should be, of course. Yes! But there isn't. Now, let's see about your death. Would after luncheon suit you? Can you wait till then?
Oh, yes. We can wait till then. I don't want any lunch. But
I'm really very sorry for you all. But it's an unjust world. And virtue is triumphant only in theatrical performances!
See how the fate is a lot. For A is happy, B is not, yet B is worthy, I dare say, of more prosperity than A. Is B more worthy? I should say he's worth a great deal more than A. Yet A is happy, oh so happy, laughing mama, chaffing mama, nectar puffing mama, ever joyous, ever gay, happy undeserving A, ever joyous, ever gay, happy undeserving A. If I were fortune, which I'm not, B should enjoy A's happy lot, and A should die in misery. That is assuming I am B. But should A perish, that should be, of course, assuming I am B. B should be happy, oh so happy, laughing, ha ha, chaffing, ha ha, nectar quaffing, ha ha ha, but condemned to die is he, wretched meritorious B, but condemned to die is he, wretched meritorious B.
Merely corroborative detail intended to be artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bald and unconvincing narrative.
Corroborative detail indeed. Corroborative fiddlestick.
And you're just as bad as he is! What with your catching his eye and his whistling in air? But that's so like you. You must put in your oar.
What about your big right arm?
Oh yes, and your snicker sneeze.
Well, never mind that now. There's only one thing to be done. Nanky Boo hasn't started yet. He must come back to life again at once. So here he is. Here, Nanky Boo, I've good news for you. You're reprieved.
Oh, but it's too late for that. I'm a dead man, and I'm off for my honeymoon.
But a terrible thing has just occurred. It seems that you are the son of the Mikado.
Yes, but that happened quite some time ago.
Is this the time for early passage? Your father is here, and with Catashaw.
My father, and Catashaw.
Yes, he wants you particularly.
So does she.
Oh, but he's married now.
But my good girl, what has that to do with it?
Catashaw claims me in marriage, but I can't marry her because I'm married already. Consequently, she will insist on my being beheaded. And if I am beheaded, my wife will have to be buried alive.
You see our difficulty.
Yes, I don't know what's to be done.
There's one chance for you. If you could persuade Catashaw to marry you, she would have no further claim on me, and I could come back to life without fear of being put to death.
I marry Catashaw?
I really think it's the only option.
But my good girl, have you seen her? She's something appalling!
Ah, but that's only her face. She has a left elbow, which people go miles to see.
I am told that her right heel is much admired by connoisseurs.
My good sir, I'd be trying to pin my heart upon any lady's right heel.
It comes to this. While Cadishaw is single, I prefer to remain a disembodied spirit. When Cadishaw is married, existence will be as welcome as the flowers in spring.
The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, bring promise of merry sunshine. As we merrily dance and we sing, tra-la, we welcome the hope that they bring, tra-la, of a summer of roses and wine, of a summer of roses and wine. And that's what we mean when we say that a thing is welcome as flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la.
The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, have nothing to do with the case. I've got to take under my wing, tra-la, a most unpractical thing, tra-la, with a caricature of a face, with a caricature of a face. So that's what I mean when I say or I sing, oh, bother the flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, oh, bother the flowers of spring. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la.
And yet alive. Oh, sepulchre, my soul is still my body's prisoner. Because the peace that death alone can give, my doom to wait, my punishment to live. Hearts will break, they sting and ache, for all your sake, but do not die. Nor will it refrain from death, as which never said for living on. The miscreant who has robbed me of my love, but vengeance pursues there, heating the cauldron.
Cadishaw, behold, a suppliant at your feet. Cadishaw, mercy, mercy!
Can't you me? Am I to go through that weary round again and at the same time implore mercy for you who have robbed me of my bread?
I mean my pupil, just as his education was on the point of completion.
Where shall I find another? Where shall I find another?
Here! For years I have loved you with a white, hot passion that is slowly but surely consuming my very vitals. Shrink not from me. If there is aught of woman's mercy in your heart, turn not away from a lovesick suppliant whose every fiber thrills at your tiniest touch. Oh, true it is that under a poor mask of disgust, I have endeavored to conceal a passion whose inner fires are broiling the soul within me. But the fire will not be smothered. It defies all attempts at extinction, and breaking forth all the more eagerly for its long restraint, declares itself in words that will not be weighed, that cannot be schooled, that should not be too severely criticized. Canshaw, I dare not hope for your love, but I will not live without it. Darling!
Still reek with the blood of my betrothed. Dare to speak words of passion to the woman you have so foully wronged.
Well, I do accept my love, or I perish on the spot.
Don't you? Who knows as well as I that no one ever yet died of a broken heart?
You know not what you say. Listen. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit crying willow, tit, willow, tit, willow? Is it weakness of intellect, Mary, I cried, or a rather tough bird in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, well, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, cried, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. And a cold perspiration bebangled his brow. Oh, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. Then a soft a sigh and a gurgle he came, and he threw himself into the billowing wave. And an echo arose from the suicide's grave. Oh, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. Now I am as sure, just as sure as I'm my name isn't willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. That was blighted affection that made him exclaim, oh, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. And if you remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not exclaim as I die. Oh, willow, tit, willow, tit, willow. It's an affecting tale, and quite true. I knew the bird intimately.
Oh, did you? He must have been very fond of her.
Oh, his devotion was something extraordinary.
Poor little chap. Oh, and if I refuse you, will you go and do because I am just a little teeny weeny wee bit bloodthirsty, will you?
Hate you, oh Cadishaw, is there not even beauty in bloodthirstiness?
My idea exactly. There is beauty in the battle of the blast. There is beauty in the fighting of the game. There is elemental pouring of life, the running and the tiger and the lashing of the chain.
Yes, I like to see a tiger from the combo of a tiger, and especially when lashing of his tail.
All names and surrender, that is grim. Which will be terrified the girls. But to think of solitary, that is nothing but terrific in the falling of a fight and a blow.
Yes, in spite of all my weakness, if I have a little weakness, it's a passion for a flight of thunderbolts. If that is something better than it's evident when I taste of one, when we go and learn, and no time to turn to it's done. That's beauty in its feeble age. Do you fancy you are elderly enough? Information I'm requesting on a subject interest is the maid in all events when she's tough. Are you old enough to marry, do you think? Won't you wait until you're 18 in the shade? There's a fascination planning, you're ruined left forever. Do you think you are sufficiently decayed?
To the matter that you mentioned, I have given some attention, and I think I am sufficiently decayed.
If that is something gay that it's limited, then I'll take someone. When we go and never more time to tell you this stuff. If that is something gay that it's limited, then I'll take someone. When we go and never more time to tell you this something gay that it's married now for money turns to gay. It's
Now then, we've had a capital lunch, and we're quite ready. Have all the painful preparations been made?
Your Majesty, all has been prepared.
Very good. Then produce the unfortunate gentleman and his two well-meaning but misguided accomplices.
Mercy! 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 Mercy for Coco! Mercy for Pity Sing! Mercy even for Pumbaa!
I beg your pardon, I don't think I quite caught that last remark.
Mercy even for Pumbaa.
My husband who was to have been is dead, and I have just married this miserable object.
Well, you've not been long about it.
We were married before the registrar.
I am the registrar.
I see, but my difficulty is, as you have slain the heir apparent, the heir apparent is not slain. Oh. Bless my heart, my son.
And your daughter-in-law elected.
Traitor, you have deceived me!
Yes, you are entitled to a little explanation, but I believe he will give a better whole than in pieces.
Your Majesty, it's like this. It is true that I had stated that I had slain Nankiku.
Yes, with most affecting particulars.
Merely corroborative detail, intended to give artistic...
Will you kindly refrain from putting in your oar?
narrative.
Your Majesty, it's like this. When Your Majesty says, let a thing be done, well, it's as good as done. Practically, it is done, because Your Majesty's will is law. Your Majesty says, kill a gentleman, and that gentleman is told off to be killed. Consequently, that gentleman is as good as dead. Practically, he is dead. And if he is dead, why not say so? I see. Nothing could be more satisfactory.
For he's gone and very young. You're anger and very you're old. Be very, I think you have meant to sit down. Enjoy our discussion.
On this subject, I pray be dumb. In notions so many are not worth a penny. The word for your guidance is long. The very good body.
On the subject, I pray be dumb. We think you have meant to sit down.
The breakthrough cloud has passed away. The golden light will come to see.
prior to my incarceration, it was fun directing. I really don't know why they decided to send me here. I think it was a hasty decision on their part.
This is wonderful to be part of SLOCO for the second year as music director. Many, many years ago, I was the trumpet player in the orchestra, so this is sort of a wonderful continuation of my involvement in the SLOCO family. We started with this production rehearsal back right in the beginning of January after the first of the year, and have continued on Sunday and Monday nights throughout the January and February time until now. And we've now had 1 week of Hell Week, as they say, almost every night preparing for the productions. And at this point in time, we are now almost in the final part of our productions on the final Saturday. And it's been wonderful to be part of it. The group is wonderful. The orchestra is wonderful. There are 16 musicians in the orchestra pit playing with me, and it's been great fun.
I'm Brian Davis. During the show, I am on stage left headset. If we need to find out if people are where they're supposed to be on stage left, I'm the guy that looks for them. And if we need to find someone, I can get off headset and go look for them as well. During the show, or during the setup of the show, help hang lights and all of that. It was a really fun experience.
Hi, I'm Liz Kirk. I'm working on stage right. Spotlight. Thank you. It's been really fun.
Let's take a stick together. Benjamin, light board, hitting the go button. Very important job.
Hey, without there be no light.
I'm Jenna Jason. I do stage left spotlight.
And also fill in for Liz when she forgets what to do.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm Kara Shadell. I was the stage manager for the Mikado, and I'm essentially the big boss around here.
We bow down to her.
And of course, there's me, Nico, as you can all tell. Well, technicians are an essential part to any theater operation, as you can tell. We have a great group of people, Jenna, and Kara, and Seton, and Liz, and Davis. But, you know, we all love our job. We all love what we do. Oh, I did sound, by the way. So if you heard that during the show, that was me. And we all love our job.
Alright, my name is Catherine Guthrie. I play Yum Yum, and I'm April Ackroyd. I play Pity Sing, and I'm Julie Church, and I play Peepo. And we're the three little maids from school. We sing a couple of really awesome trios together, and we're best friends.
Actually, we're the same person, kind of.
Yeah, we're pretty much all the same sort of person.
Hello, I'm Michael Ursavim, and I'm playing the Mikado in Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado. And I don't appear till the second act, so I can show up nice and late and spend time with my makeup and get my costume looking very nice. Yes, thank you. It is indeed a fun role. It is sort of brief, so you do the best you can in the limited amount of time that you have. Only about 2.5 songs, about 10 minutes of dialogue. But it's a great show, fun role. Enjoy doing it, and it's a pleasure to be with them.
My name is Catherine Guthrie, and I play Yum Yum in the Mikado. She's a very feisty girl. I think she's got a lot of ambition for herself, which is why when I find out that he's really the son of the Mikado, cha-ching, dollar signs go off.
And I'm John Kraft. I played Nankipu, the son of the Mikado, but I'm disguised as a second trombone player when I first meet Yum Yum, because I've run away from an old lady who I'm being forced to marry. So I give her cha-ching.
You do indeed. No, and we happen to be in love as characters, and it's also a nice actual romantic story. So, yeah. That's it.
Hi, I'm Andy Banis, and I play the role of Pish Tush. And Pish Tush's primary role in the opera is to tell the story, set up the situation, and then on which the entire opera is based. And it's a very musically worthwhile show. I've really enjoyed the music, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'm Steve Carrillo in the role of Pooh Bah. It's a great experience to be back in this show again. This is my 4th production of the Mikado since 1981. And I've also done the role of Pish Tush and some chorus and the Mikado himself, the title role, a number of times. And revisiting this show now for the 4th time in many years, it's like coming back to an old friend after a long absence. And you think you know the show very well, and we do, but it's nice to come back and find some new refreshing things to add that you didn't see before, and it makes it that much better for yourself and of course for the audience. On the wall is my son Paul. He's a theater man himself. He's shaved his head bald twice for both Warbucks roles in Annie and Annie Warbucks, and next to him is my daughter Elaine. And so we're a family of singers and musicians. My wife, of course, is a great pianist and a music teacher as well, so it runs in the blood. And it was great putting the show together for 2 months solid. We rehearsed twice a week, and it's great to have this opportunity to do this show again and make new friends with Simsbury Light Opera as well.
Once I found out I was going to be the director, I think that was somewhere in August, perhaps late August. Must have been around the 1st of August, because I took a vacation and with the score and with some music, and I started envisioning. Basically, when you read a score, you see pictures, and when you're the director, those are your pictures, so it's really kind of fun. I must say, I tend to envision my blocking in cartoons, in animations, so sometimes I ask for things that can't be done by real human beings, so the blocking has to be modified somewhat. But I have to say, by the end of this production, everybody has done what I want them to do, and so it's just fabulous. And I learned quite a bit this time. I decided, as opposed to other times when I've directed, let the skilled principals do what they want to do with just a little bit of prodding on my part, and they found their way, and it turned out to be a fabulous show. I'm really pleased and happy to have been able to be a part of it.
Fran Wall, I played the role of Cadishaw. This has been a wonderful journey for me. Never knew the Mikado, I really don't know a whole lot of GNS repertoire. So I got to the rehearsals, opening night rehearsal, and had never heard any of the rest of the show because I only concentrated on my own part and what I needed to know. And I just was in stitches through the whole thing. I'm thinking, there is no way I'm going to get through this in performance without laughing and falling out of character. And pretty much up until dress rehearsal, we were dealing with giggles and whatnot, as everyone in the cast well knows. But it has been so much fun. Real collaborative effort, and a real ensemble cast. This was not 1 or 2 stars. It was a total production, from the person that pulled the curtain to our Coco. Everyone was important and everyone did a fabulous job, and I loved every minute of it.